Hey Clinton, how you doing, sir? I'm here at Fitzpatrick. This house has been on the market for about 4 or 5 days. Doing a pan of the neighborhood. Pretty quiet neighborhood. You do have a vacant lot across the way from you. It is on a corner lot, four-way intersection. Pretty quiet. Homes in the neighborhood are pretty nice. Nice sized lot. Here is the pan of the front of the house, as well as the yard. You got some landscaping, some hedges and whatnot, some stonework out front. You got a nice little screen in the front. I did do a walkthrough, turn on some lights before I shot the video, and it's dated, but it looks really clean. Could use some updating, but looks like it's fairly functional. The roof, I see some staining, a little bit of staining on the roof. I'm not saying the roof is in bad shape. I don't see curling, so it might be all right. It might be older, but still in decent shape. Does have gutters and downspouts. Looks like you got a lot in between you and the next neighbor. Come around the side of the house. Can't remember if this is block or stucco. Looks like it's a wood frame house. You sent this to me, I believe. I don't think you got this from the MLS. I think I got you set up for not receiving wood frame stucco homes. So this one does appear to be a wood frame home. I do see some cracks. I don't know if those are cosmetic. Don't think they're settlement cracks. You typically see a stair-step pattern with that type of situation. Looks like your electrical panel might be on the outside of the house. Let's see what we got here. So get this thing open so we can look at it. Yep, there's the panel. Looks like it's a 200 amp panel. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Here's your main water coming in. Does have a floor room in the back with a auxiliary air conditioning unit. I'm gonna do another knock test back here. Yeah, it's definitely wood frame. You got a shed in the back with clothesline. You got a patio, decent landscaping, but then again you got the whatever the heck that is, toilet flower pot. I don't know if that's intentional or what the heck that is. Excuse me. The roof actually looks in better shape on the back side of the house. Go around here. Got some mature trees. Decent sized lot. A little cleanup needing to be done, but probably need to raise these trees a little bit so you have some room to walk underneath. Big mature palm in the back. Yeah, there's another toilet with planters in there. So whatever the heck we got going on there. Looks like they might have painted the outside of the house in the not too distant past. Coming over on the sunny side. See, I do see some stair-step cracks here. They're fairly small. I usually let the inspector say their piece on something like this. Look like there might be a little bit of settlement. Usually the really bad settlement, you'll see wide gaps in those cracks. Looks like the outside sills need to be painted. Soffits look like they're in pretty good shape. Don't see any intrusion points. It does have an ADT security system. And here is your heat pump with Mr. Gecko inside. Looks like it's a little bit older of a system. You got the garage door on the outside of the house. Give you a little pan of the side yard. As we walk up to the front, another big old palm there. I'm gonna walk across a little gravel landscaping. Show you the front. It's got the screening. I think it was similar to another house I showed you, or actually the one you had under contract. And you got the red painted driveway. So give you a little pan of the front yard. Coming into the front walkway. Has a tile entryway with the wood underneath and the arched open window type situation. I'll do another knock test. Looks like there's an old, see, this is solid block. So, interesting. So this might be an extension. That's block 2. Huh. Yeah, so the front, I'm going to go around before I leave. I'm going to knock in certain spots of the house because certain spots were hollow like you would feel for wood frame, but there's other areas that are solid block. So I have to solve that mystery. You got a nice entry door, double entry door. A little step up. All hard surfaces in the inside the house. Got this tile pattern. Little short dividing wall. Window, skylight window, as well as a little entryway light fixture, vertical blinds. You got this border around the living space, and you got a few holes in the wall, but it looks like the paint's pretty good shape. Just probably need to patch and paint. You got the glossy tiles here with a step down into the living space. Give you a pan of that. We'll check out the windows here. And the screens are on the inside, that's strange. We should open up the windows from the outside. Unless they don't open at all. Looks like they got screws on the outside. Not sure what the deal is with the windows. But I'll go around clockwise like I normally do. There's a step up. You got sort of a stained glass type thing on the door for privacy. Really nice size master bedroom. A lot of natural light. You do have some exposed wiring. Stucco ceilings. No fan, but it does have a light fixture. But you have a good handful of windows that are letting in the light here. Baseboard's a little bit dirty. Don't really see anything that's jumping off the page in terms of, not sure if that's frass from termites. Be something I'd want to check into. Seems solid. Does have older windows. These particular ones have cranks, so I'm assuming the other windows have cranks, but they're on the outside. Coming in through the small hallway into the master bathroom, you got mirrored bifolds, so walk-in closets. The left side and the right side. Looks like I missed the hole when they mounted these darn things. I don't know what the heck that is. You see those holes? So you got that. Off the lights. And here's your master bath. You've a little bit dated, but it's a nice big master bath. You have another skylight here. Walk-in shower. A little bit dated, but looks like it's in decent shape. It's got some lighting there. And then you have a jet tub. tile surround wall. You got a door that leads out to the floor room. I'm not gonna go through that door. I'm gonna make sure it's locked though. There we go. Little, I guess they call that the makeup table or what have you. A little chair there for under makeup. His and her vanity. Marble style drawers. It isn't marble, but it looks like marble. With a recessed medicine cabinet. I've never seen one with a lock on it before. So I'll turn these lights off as I go. Come back the way I came. And coming back into the living space, I'll give you a pan of that. Good amount of square footage. You do have these step ups, so if you do end up buying this house, just be aware of that. You got your eat-in dining space here, right off the kitchen. I'll come back around for that. Walking through, you got sort of another marble tile with plywood. Here is your Florida room. Here's the door I just locked on the back side of the master. Looks like you have an access panel for the jet tub. And just side yard in the backyard. It's got some older light fixtures here with the back door. Make sure that's locked. Somebody has left this house unsecure. So I did not unlock this slider, so I'm going to go back the way I came. I think this leads to the second bathroom, and then you have a serving window off the kitchen. Nice cool space. Make sure all the lights are off. Alright, so give another angle of the dining area. And then we come into the kitchen. Bright kitchen. It's got marble countertops, tile surround, wood cabinetry. You got another border up top. You got the glass cabinetry there. And you have your sink. It does have a disposal. Also has a little soap dispenser. Decent amount of prep space. Get your microwave. These are older appliances, but they do look functional. And your refrigerator. It's got ice and water maker. And more cabinetry space there. A little tiny area here. Not sure what you'd use that for. Here's your pantry. A little bit small pantry. It does go back a ways. And then we'll come in through this area. Looks like I guess this be your living room. So it leads into the other slider. So this is like your informal dining space right here, and then your formal dining space is in there. Higher ceilings, you do have another skylight for natural light. My guess is the family room, probably hang your TV right there. Don't know if they were experimenting with paint or if this is old spackle, but there'll be some touch-up needed for the paint in this room here. It looks like the walls are fairly solid, just a little bit dated. So coming into this hallway, you've got your second bath, which is similar in style as the master, just a different color shade. You got this light blue, with the outdated sink, gold plate. You don't see that too much anymore. Looks like it's potentially a newer toilet. Let me have replaced that. And then you got this door that leads out to the Florida room, and that is locked with baby blue, man. With this towel fixture. I mean, it's dated, but it looks really clean. So as long as everything's functional, you got time to take your time to make it the way you like. I don't see the major crazy stuff we saw at the other house. Here's your pantry, or not pantry, your linen closet. I'll be all right. Here's your second bedroom, a little bit of a smaller room. Got more border, more stucco. Got pretty much the same tile throughout. But one nice little feature is this, even though it's a second bedroom, it does have a walk-in closet with a light. And then coming back the way we came, hard left, here's another bedroom. I would say this is probably your second bedroom because it's your larger of the two back here. It also has a walk-in. This faces the corner. Probably want to put in some ceiling fans for some airflow, but it does have lights. And here's your walk-in here. The only red flags I see is you have older windows. You do have some touch-up cosmetic type work, but for the amount of square footage you're looking for, this might be a pretty decent bet or a decent option for you. You got these older curtains here. A little peek outside. You can see where it's located. You do have the cable here, so almost positive you have the TV mounted here. Give you a view from the family room into the kitchen. Fairly wide open in spots, slightly constricted in others. Turn off that light there. And I'll turn off this light here. And we will head this way. So here is your half bath. This is sort of an odd room. I'm going to come back through. Give you not sure if this was the old laundry room and they converted it to a half bath. You got the ceiling fan in here, which is sort of strange. But you got a small sink vanity. You had something here. It looks like there's been some level of drywall work. If I had to guess, I'd say there used to be a washer and dryer here. But it looks like they installed a toilet. So apparently there was a need for a half bath more than there was a need for the washer and dryer. And that I'll probably need to take a hard look out into the garage, make sure that there's a washer and dryer hook up there. And then you have another closet and your security system's right there. Okay, good. So it looks like they just flip-flopped where the washer and dryer was. You have the deep sink here. You have the washer and dryer hookup here. That's strange. Oh, that's just disconnected. You got this shower head that's just hanging there. But it's an older washer and dryer. I'm just glad that there is a hookup. Here is your air unit. Let's see if there's any kind of a date on here. I don't see anything. I'd say it's at least 10 to 12 years old. You got a water heater. That's probably a little bit older. And let's see, what is that? Looks like a newer style. It's from FPL, so it must be some kind of a monitoring device. Make sure this is locked, which it is. You got some storage. Looks like your hurricane protections here to cover the windows and doors in case of a wind event. And a little bit of an older garage door. does have some old carpeting on the garage, but it's well lit. You got fluorescent lighting in here. I don't know if this fridge stays with the house, but not a bad house. I'll send you the video as soon as I can. There's an old range here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this. I'll turn off these lights, shut this door, go back the way we came. Make sure I turn these lights off. I can figure out which ones go where. There's one. There's the other. All right, so coming back towards the front of the house. Here's your front door. I'll give you one more pan, and we'll call it a tour. I'll send this to you as soon as I can, and we'll go from there. Talk to you later, Clinton.